Time's kinda like a badass child where you won't sit still. How long I've sit and wish and wait until my hopes get real, it passes. People change, start forgetting your name, to realize every barrier you broke's rebuilt. Even if nothing happens, it's been a hell of a year. Don't know where I'm headed yet, but I know it's better than here. Man, I'm here, my own, so made a promise to myself. When it's soon I'ma come right back home and never remember why I first left. It's funny how distantly that I've grown to all the people I'm supposed to love.
Hey guys, welcome back to my Spurs MyGM. In the second round of the playoffs, going up against the Golden State Warriors in the second season. So, looks to be interesting. All of our guys are healthy. Seriously though, that sucks for Paul George. I'm not gonna cancel the game. I mean, you guys just witnessed it there live. My live reaction of Paul George breaking his legs, or his leg rather, while other commentators would be like, "Oh my God, fan reaction of Paul George breaking his leg at the USA team scrimmage." Instead of actually me titling that, I might title something like that just to get them subs and views. Maybe put a picture of Paul George and his broken leg in the thumbnail. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, at least this was my live impressions on the spot. So that sucks. Sucks for Paul George. This game right here against the Golden State Warriors, this goes out to you, man. Paul George, going straight to the hospital probably. Get that fixed, hopefully. So we're going to get this win for you. We're going to win this championship for you, Paul George. You may not be on this team, but, you know, I feel like you're my brother because now everybody on Twitter is talking about Paul George that was never an NBA fan before. It's just how things go. I mean, it's cool. It's cool that people actually are sincere, and even though if they don't know anything about the NBA, they're still sincere about it. Hopefully they are. But yeah, my Twitter's blowing up. I'm getting mad texts now. I feel like, man, this is interesting. I got like 4 text messages from people saying, "Look what happened to Paul George. I feel so loved. Thank you to the 4 people that text me." And I try to text back, but I'm trying to doing something here, you know. You know what, Paul George, you're gonna be a part of the San Antonio Spurs in season 3. No, I'm just kidding, but I honestly don't know what to say. So just pay your respects. Paul George, I don't have hate against him or anything. I actually think he has a good game. He's not one of my favorite players in the NBA, but why couldn't it be Durant? Why couldn't Durant have Paul George's hustle? Paul George, I'm going to say what everybody else is saying on Twitter. You the real MVP, Paul George. You the real MVP. Not Kevin Durant. You the real MVP, Paul. Paulie? Can I call you Paulie? I should have a face cam to this. So it's hard to recover from that. I mean, Paul George just broke his leg. I mean, what else could I say? If I broke my leg, I'd be done. I'm never jumping again. I'm never jumping again now. No more basketball. No more basketball for me. Instead, I'm just going to sit here all day, play NBA 2K, and be like 500 pounds like in the next year. So no more jumping. I'm done jumping. I'm going to drink a lot of milk from now on. And, well, hopefully everything goes good. Not seriously. Not serious about that. But, yeah. I don't know what else to talk about now because that was the big thing. Paul George just broke his leg. There's not much I could just go off of now. So this is going to be weird because most likely there will be a Blazers MyGM and then this episode. So it might be a little bit weird just because the recordings are obviously different dates. And I'm probably going to try my best to get out my Paul George reaction as fast as possible. Just because, you know, that's sadly the scumbag way of YouTube. You have to cover the sadness of other people just to get known on YouTube. That's what you got to do. You know, where somebody else is going to beat you to it, and then they're going to think that their lucky upload is talent rather than, you know. I don't know where I was going with that, but it sounded motivational, so that's why I was saying it. Oh no, Derek Williams. Bro, get up, bro. Derek Williams. We're just gonna have him sit there. Derek Williams, what are you doing, bro? Oh no, did you break your legs like Paul George too? Oh, he's holding his leg. Oh, I should call a timeout. I really should, but instead I'm going to take the step back jumper for no reason. Man, Derek Williams was day-to-day, and now he might be out for a while now. That didn't look good. I didn't see actually what happened there. So I don't know how this gameplay is going to relate to the Spurs in any way, considering it's not one of their players. I mean, it relates to the NBA. I mean, that's basically all. Paul George breaking his leg has nothing to do with this series. It just so happened to be I was recording an episode for this series, and he just went out and tried to block Harden. I mean, apparently it's a bad thing now to play good defense, because you'll end up like Brandon Knight, or even worse, breaking your leg like Paul George. So I guess that's why the NBA, like, playing good defense is a bad thing nowadays. So we are just turning the ball over way too much. Duncan. Oh my goodness. Did that even hit backboard? Duncan, come on, man. There's just too much running for these guys. Harrison Barnes keeps on intercepting the ball. We just had like 3 turnovers in a row, and luckily they didn't get a point, but neither did we. And now it's getting pretty close to the end of the 4th, and it's actually a close game. It hasn't really been a close game the entire game. That seems like a thing with my series. Every single time I either blow them out or they blow me out, and at the end of the game it's somehow a close game. I don't know how that's possible. It's just probably bad defense or good offense by me. So we just gotta survive for 2 whole minutes, and hopefully we win the first game of the playoffs in round 2. Luckily we survived long enough, and we actually pulled through and lead by 9. Oh, that's the game. I could just jack it up there. Corey Joseph, make that half-court money. Or not, that's cool. Tony Parker, double machine over here. 16 points, 10 assists. Manu Ginobili, wow. My old guys, the big 3. Scoring the bulk of our points here. Patty Mills, a solid 6 assists, no points though. As for their team, Andre Iguodala, 18 points, leading the charge. Steph Curry though, pretty bad shooting, less than 50%. So let's go and simulate some games and see what our next elimination game will be. All right, so we're gonna simulate these 2 games here. Loss, win. Ooh, this is where it gets intense. Win, and then game 5. It seems like we can never get to game 6 anymore. It's like, Jesus. Let's see the other playoff standing. Chicago swept the Hawks. It looks like they're going to be going up against the Miami Heat. We may have a Miami Heat NBA Finals repeat of last year, or we could have the Eastern favorite, the Chicago Bulls, with Derrick Rose. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.